guys, it's Sky bringing another video. So I want to talk about something because it's something that I have really been trying to improve on and get better about. In my last video I was telling you guys that I have had a few struggles with things, and to be honest, I have a really hard time with talking to people in my personal life about things that's hurting me, or the things that I'm going through. I've always been stubborn like that, and it's something that makes me not feel like I fit in at times, because just being stubborn and not really trusting people to share what's going on with me. So I am trying to get better at that. I'm not like that with you guys on here, so it's different. In my personal life, I have a really hard time with big groups, and sometimes I feel like people are fake, and I know there are fake people out there. So I kind of just always kept my distance and stayed to myself in a sense. So that kind of stuff I need to get better about, because it's really hurt a lot of my relationships with people, because I let things build up, I don't talk about them, and then when something happens, I kind of get emotional about it and I push people away. And I've destroyed friendships because of that. That's one of my flaws that I am trying to get better about, and help improve me as a person. I need to start opening up more in my personal life and giving people a chance to get closer to know me. And I've struggled with that, whether it's friends, whether it's dating. I mean, it's been almost 3 years since I've dated. Just push everyone away. I don't mean to be like that. I feel bad. I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm ready for that yet. And and I talk to people, and I do online dating, and I've been on dates, but I haven't physically dated somebody in 2.5 years, almost 3 years. So it's something that's definitely hurt me. And I guess in a way too, it's talking about trusting people, letting somebody close to me, that's I'm scared. The last relationship I was in, I paid for everything. I never got thank yous or any of that stuff. I wasn't appreciated, and I did so much nice stuff for them. I didn't handle the breaking up part right. I did it through text message, so that part of it wasn't right, and I was just frustrated. And it's easier for me to text because I don't like being vulnerable and showing my emotion. I do it with you guys, but in my personal life, I always try to pretend to be indestructible, like nothing can hurt me. And I don't like being like that, but it's like I have a hard time really just letting people in. And a lot of that is from when I was little. I grew up keeping to myself, being alone, and just learning how to just create my own life by myself. And it's come at a cost. I've dealt with a lot of depression because of it, and I'm at a point now where it's hard for me to change. I really want to work on that. I want to have fun, I want to go out, I want to experience life. And so this is just something I'm fighting with right now. I'm happy with who I am, I'm happy with my life, but there's so much I do still want to change and get better about. I'm still learning about myself. It's and you can't learn about yourself until you start accepting who you are. And for so many years, I fought that, and it made me start closing myself off to people. For me, coming on here and sharing my life is so much different than I've ever been. I'm still not like that in my personal life. So this coming on YouTube and streaming, I never thought I would ever do it, because just it wasn't who I was. But it has helped me mature more, and it has shown me that there is amazing people out there and has really changed my life. So you guys might not know that or understand in a sense, but people watching this, people with their nice comments and their positive vibes, you guys have changed my life. I didn't come on here for that. I came on here to, hopefully help people that have been in some difficult situations and don't have, a foundation where they feel like they could be happy and successful. I want to be able to talk about what I went through so, the people that have experienced what I have don't feel alone. And we're all different. Even me being transgender, there's other transgenders that go through things that I haven't been through and vice versa. So, life is very challenging and difficult, and it's easy to allow our lives to destroy ourselves of who we are. There's times where we can let it change us. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want to ever be negative like I was before. I don't think I ever will be, because I'm so happy just finally being myself and just feeling peace in my heart. When I look at myself now, like, I feel comfortable. I feel like this is who I always saw. I just never thought it would be possible. This journey isn't also about, this journey on YouTube and Facebook and all the social media and opening up to people isn't even about just, helping others. It's about understanding myself more too and wanting to change my life for the better. I feel like it has. I've been through so many different challenging times in my life, of losing people that have passed away to losing friends. I feel like I have so many scars, and I know I've created scars of my own. It makes it hard now because I want to respect myself. I want to love myself in that sense, but I don't like ever hurting people, and I know there's times where I can have a temper with things and I could push people away. I don't mean to do that. It's like kind of like a defense mechanism in a sense, because I'm scared of being hurt again. I don't know. I'm just really trying to figure out what makes me get to that position where I push people. I had a friend come to me at softball on Monday. They talked to me, brought me off to the side because they have experienced me pushing them away, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the gesture of, spending time to talk to me, because not a lot of people would do that. A lot of people just just move on, and I've been good about that, and I really want to change. I'll be the first one to admit that I'm wrong, and I allow being hurt at times turning into the person that's hurting somebody else. And I'm talking about, if I think somebody's being negative to me, I can, there's times where I can get defensive and, just push everyone away. Like, I don't, need you. And, it's just something that I've always dealt with. Once you gain a mentality for yourself and tell yourself, this and that, it's hard. And me as a person, I analyze everything. I think a lot, and it's hurt me. It has. I want to let you guys know about what I struggle with. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people out there that are similar to me in that sense, that find it hard to trust people and to let people get to know me more. I've done it a lot with my own family. My brother, I've done that too. I've pushed away. I'll let an incident happen and I'll allow it to make me think that he doesn't care. And I'm sure you guys seen it, because there's times where I'm like, my brother's amazing, which he is. Let's get that straight. One thing of having a problem doesn't change anything. We all, have different lives and things we go through. So, You know, there's always going to be misunderstandings and disagreements with things. And I've been like that with, you know, my parents. And, you know, the first thing I do is I say I don't need anybody. You know, I was like, I can do this, you know. The first thing I'll say is, you know, was alone my whole life and I can continue to be that way. So, you know, I'm almost telling myself at times I'd rather be miserably alone than happy with others. You know, and that's not true. I really am going to work on allowing people to get to know me more. You know, I have people that message me that say, if I need to talk, I'm here for you. But I never respond. Like, I respond to the message, but I never actually reach out and ask for help or talk about things, you know, and it's hard for me. It's really hard for me. I have a hard time feeling like I connect to people, so it's hard for me to feel like they'll understand what I'm going through. And I'm not talking about being transgender, I'm just talking about the things that I've been through in my life. You know, I hope one day I will be able to really feel more of a connection with people, because I think that's one of the biggest things that hold me back from doing the things in this world that I feel like I can do. Life is short, and I need to really think about, you know, the things that I want and go for them, because there's going to be a day where I'm going to have regret. I felt it before with my transition and of not doing it sooner, and just, it's not a good feeling, because you can never take back of the opportunities you missed out on. So I am continuing to really improve on that, you know, but I do want to share that with you guys. I, you know, titled the last video, you know, still understanding myself, because it's true. You know, even though, you know, I feel comfortable being Haley, you know, I'm still learning new things about myself, because for so long I told myself I needed to be a certain way, and, you know, I didn't allow myself to just be who I am, you know. So hopefully I can really, you know, fix that flaw of mine. It's not easy. You know, you get used to a certain routine and thinking a certain way, but I won't give up. You know, I'm going to continue to stay strong and really open myself up more. And I think that's why, too, I could take long breaks in between videos, because, you know, just the way I feel at the time, you know, and I don't want to ever bring any negativity to these videos, or, you know, and that's why I have a hard time with talking about the things I struggle with. You know, I've talked about it before here and there, but I don't want to bring up too many things like that, because I don't want to bring negativity to anybody else's life. I don't want to bring drama to anybody's life. Like, none of that I ever mean. Like, if anything, it's always been hard with that kind of stuff because of my emotions. I'm probably over caring person, and it makes it easier to get hurt too. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm continuing to fight through it, and I just want to be real with you guys and share my struggles. It's just hard. It's hard to explain, because I'm happy. But, you know, there's things I want to fix, that I want to get better at. I hope one day to, you know, get married and be happy and live a happy life. You know, I do want that. I don't want to be alone. You know, I pushed myself into that position. So I'm going to continue to work on that. I hope all of you have had a great week. I love you guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, it helps me out. If you want to know more about my life, subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next video.